Everyone, welcome to part two. Actually, that's part two. Part two of lose your first 10 pounds in 30 days and beyond. So, and first, I want to introduce myself. I'm Brian J. Knight. I'm a certified weight loss coach. And last time in part one, make sure you check that out. I talked a lot about weight loss, the journey of weight loss being a mental game, and it's about the to-dos, but it's mostly about the mental game of getting out of your own way. And today we're going to talk about that. So first, I want to start off and say number 6 is weigh yourself daily. Now that sounds counterintuitive. Why would I want to weigh myself daily? Well, by weighing yourself daily, you're getting data each day on what the actions of yesterday and how they're affecting your weight. And if you're going in a positive direction, your scale is gonna continue to go down. I mean, if it's going up, you would want to know that. That's something you need to know so that you could go ahead and change what you're doing or pivot or do something different. So it's good information to have that daily, what your weight is doing. And so I recommend weighing daily. Also, if you're making progress, it's great motivation. It'll keep you going. Also, you can measure your waist circumference. That's the only one I recommend. You could do others if you wanted to, but mainly your waist circumference will give you an idea of losing pounds on your body, especially if you're trying to gain muscle while you're on this weight loss journey. You can just get like a flexible tape measure, and that should be very sufficient. Number 7, failure. Now, why would I talk about failure on here? I mean, Brian, that's what I'm trying not to do is failure, I just want to say that failure is the stepping stone to success. And you're going to have little failures and you're going to have big failures. But that's what, video series and education and coaches are all about, is to help you to work through those failures so that you don't quit, so that you don't stop, that you keep going. So when you fail, it's not really a time to quit. It's a time to learn and to reevaluate what you're doing and how you can do it better. Sometimes, you have to take one step back to take 2 steps forward. And there's no different with weight loss. You're going to try one thing and you may move back a step, but then you'll move 2 steps forward. So number 8 is don't overeat. This is a big problem for myself. Commonly I'll feel bloated and I just say to myself, I just ate too much. And, a lot of times, when you get to 70% full, you have to, I recommend that you stop eating at 70% full, but you just have to be aware, I'm at that level. I need to stop. I need to let myself get hungry, wait a while, but not overeat. And a lot of times that can be done on food that is very palatable. For me, it's apples and peanut butter. It's something I really enjoy. And, before I know it, I've eaten way too much. And my stomach's almost hurting because I ate too much. And so just realize if you're really hungry and, if you're not, then you don't have to eat. Just, give it a chance for the brain to be able to communicate with the stomach. Number 9, don't eat too fast. This kind of gets back to that brain-gut connection there. And, just eating slow enough to where your brain can catch up with what's actually in your stomach. Also, by not eating too fast, it allows you to chew up your food properly and to be able to extract the nutrients from your food, which will better nourish your body And then as a result, you may not even actually need to eat as much because your body will have the nutrients it needs and it won't be asking for more food. Also, you can try mindful eating. Just Google that. A lot of times I use raisin or a piece of chocolate. That sounds good. But you can eat a. It shows you how to enjoy your food and not just scarf it down and just go through the motions. Number 10 is stress. So when it comes to stress management, you want to be intentional about your stress management. When it comes to your sleep, you want to go to bed on time. You want to, make sure that you have a proper sleep environment to be able to get proper rest, which will give you the energy and the stamina you need to face the day and the challenges that you may be facing on your weight loss journey. Also, use the practice of mindfulness. You can use a good grounding practice or a mindful eating practice. Also, you want to be respectful of coffee. Coffee, I enjoy it just as much as someone else, but, maybe stopping it at 2 p.m. or if it really affects your sleep, just noticing that and, being respectful of it. Also, you can use the STOP acronym. So, what does that stand for? It means the S stands for stop, and then the T stands for take a breath, and the O is just observe how I'm feeling in this moment, observe what's around me. And then the P stands for proceed. You can use that when you're upset in traffic. If you're a nurse like me and you're going into a patient room, just use the acronym STOP, and it helps you to be more present and control of your emotions in the situation. Next is use an app. Why use an app? Well, using an app, a lot of my clients have told me that they were able to get more success on their weight loss journey by plugging in their calories or having it preset in an app. I use Chronometer, by the way, but there's many apps for helping with tracking calories or macronutrients. And what am I referring to with macronutrients? I'm talking about your fats, your carbs, and your proteins, and those percentages. If you have a certain amount percentage that you want to stay in, say you want to keep your diet 40 less than 40% carbs or something like that, then you could plug that in, and if you're plugging in your meals, the app will help you to keep track of that. More data that helps. That's been helping a lot of my clients, especially my male clients. They like data and numbers and to keep track of things. Well, this concludes part 2. If you would like more information or you'd like to set up a free call with me, just reach out to me on my website at brianjknight.com, and you can set up a free call with me on my calendar, my schedule there. Also, I have a free Facebook group that you can join, and where I help kingdom-driven men lose weight so that they can serve at their best. Also, I think that's it. Well, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video of part 3. Bye for now.